Welcome to the Ice House here in Fort Wayne, where we are set to kick off a long day of state championship high school hockey, starting with Class 1A, which is going to start up right around 10:30 this morning. It's going to be between the Central Indiana Knights and your very own Fort Wayne Vipers. We'll get you that action right after this. I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching Indiana State High School Hockey now, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Playing soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Hate to cut your ad short, but don't want you to miss any of the action here. Teams have taken to the ice. The crowd is going wild. And we'll let you hear the national anthem here. warm-ups underway now. It is an electric atmosphere here at the Ice House, especially for 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Looks like fans from both teams turned out to see their boys compete for the state championship at this 1A level. Obviously, we know a lot about the Fort Wayne Vipers here at the Ice House. Didn't do too well in the Fort Wayne division, but they were outmatched by teams in higher divisions for the entire season. I bet you that pays off in a situation like this. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of information on the Central Indiana Knights, other than they came into this tournament seeded number 2, just behind the Fort Wayne Vipers. So this is set to be, in my prediction, probably a pretty competitive matchup. We will go ahead and thank some of our sponsors here at Summit City Sports while we have a minute. Always a chore for me, but you got to do it. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big-Eyed Fish. New state-of-the-art car wash facilities, free car washes when you buy from Kelly Automotive. Shop drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repairs. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summits. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or another criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now that we got that out of the way, about a minute 30 seconds left in the warm-up period here. So we will step aside and be back for puck drop here on Summit City Sports. You're watching the 1A State Championship live from the Ice House, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Ready for battle here at the Ice House are the Fort Wayne Vipers and the Central Indiana Knights. The end of a long run for both teams. Looks like the Central Indiana Knights have selected their starting goaltender, and it will be Montgomery Atkins. The senior. And no surprise here, the Fort Wayne Vipers will start none other than Brody Rossworm. 15 minutes on the ticker. Awaiting puck drop here at the Ice House. Puck is dropped. We are underway. The Knights take it and dump it in onto Brody Rossworm right off the draw. Kept in at the blue line. It's going to take me a minute here to get all the names of the Central Indiana Knights, and shoved down in the corner was Knudsen. Looks like he might have an issue with his skate. The other Knudsen brother tries to dump this one in, and it will go for icing. So face off in the Fort Wayne Vipers end on the glove side of Brody Rossworm. Vipers are going to win that one in the defensive end. Quickly stripped by the Knights. They'll try to go to work on the forecheck here. Westo getting knocked off the puck by Goudin. Battle continues in the corner. Kept in at the point and shot, but the shot is blocked. This one gets through. Reinhold there, trying to clear, unable to do so. Wesko keeps it in. This time, Vipers finally able to get this one out of their defensive end, and it's thrown right back in. And it's cleared, but this once again will go for ice. Actually, it will not. Must have gotten a touch I missed. On the quick breakout were the Knights, and they'll toss this one back into their attacking zone. And McNary on the forecheck picks this one up. Goes to work in the corner. He's got a couple Vipers battling with him. And Parks is able to clear off an awkward bounce off the stanchion. Ingles now behind his own net, looking for something, somewhere to go with it, and he'll throw it up, and it's kept in at the blue line. But fanning on the shot was Quinn Ridgway. Vipers will take another icing. and set up for another defensive zone face-off. So far, that's been a bit of a trend here for the Fort Wayne Vipers. Face-off won by the Knights in their attacking zone, and it's quickly thrown onto Rossworm, who gobbles it up for a stoppage of play, but the Vipers will have another defensive zone face-off. Some trouble getting out of their own zone here early in this one. And another shot off the face-off by the Knights, off the stick of Owen Seaman. And now Duke makes the offensive zone entry for the Vipers. He'll rim it around the boards. Quickly picked up by the Knights and cleared, but thrown right back in by Grant Knudsen. And Vipers will try to go to work on the forecheck here. They haven't had a lot of opportunity to do so yet in this one. It's clear the Vipers are going to have to try to regroup in the neutral zone, and Duke throws that one in, and his line will go for a change as Bacon heads up the forecheck. It's no use, though. The Knights are out of their zone. Reinhold takes a spill, creating a good opportunity, but it's sticked away by Parks. And a shot from the slot. This one goes wide off the stick of Wesco. Wesco again with another shoot opportunity, and it's pad saved by Brody Rossworm. Battle along the half wall. Vipers are going to come away with it. Evan Brenner trying to get that one through the neutral zone. No doing. Some good opportunities so far for the Knights in this one to get the lead early. This one up and into the glove of Rossworm for another stoppage of play, and yet another defensive zone face-off for the Fort Wayne Vipers to come. Off the draw. The Knights will go to work in the attacking zone, but it's quickly cleared. Thrown back in. Rossworm stops it behind the net. Grant Knudsen picks it up and will get a penalty. This one's going to be against the Vipers. Looks like an interference call on the ice. We'll see who's going. It's going to be Minnick sitting for two. We'll get a chance to see the Knights power play just over 4 minutes into this one. Knights win it in the offensive zone, and they'll try to set this power play up. Shot from up top. Gets through a few bodies, but gets all the way there, and it's cleared. That pass doesn't connect, and it'll be thrown all the way back to the Knights' end. They'll have to restart this power play breakout. This time on the stick of Finnegan Smith. They'll move it across, but it's off the skate of a teammate and thrown right back in. Now coming through the neutral zone. Murray picks it up in the corner. Moves it up top, and the shot from Hyatt is blocked. Sorry, Joseph Ditch was the shooter there with the blocked shot. So, 1 minute, 7 seconds remaining on the Minnick penalty. Looks like the second unit for the Knights will step out here and try to go to work. They will get a shot through on the power play. Not a whole lot on it. Right off the faceoff, I should say. And thrown down with Seaman by Parks. Ditch to Murray. Murray working it on the half wall. A lot of time and space. He's going to try to move in himself. Gets it down into the corner. Throws it up top to Wesco. Wesco back to Murray. Murray with the shot. It goes wide. Smith's got it up top now. He'll throw it down to Ditch. I'm almost definitely not saying that properly. But Evan Brenner with an opportunity here, all alone on the penalty kill. He shoots, and a great save. Montgomery Atkins, the savior here on the power play. And this shot into the glove of Brody Rossworm will get a stoppage in play. Evan Brenner, great job making himself an opportunity short-handed here. Unfortunately, could not beat Atkins on that one. One of the only scoring opportunities the Vipers have had so far in this one. 16 seconds remain on the Knights power play. And this one's cleared down again, down to 10 seconds. Stopped behind the net by Atkins and picked up by Smith. His pass into the skates, and that'll do it for the power play. Nothing to show for it, and a big hit there by Knudsen. Cooper Bacon with pressure, stops it behind his own net. And puck kind of fumbling around there for a little bit. Finally, Cates gets a hold of it and throws it on net. Sorry, Aisha Dufek was the shooter. Number 42, like I said. Not overly familiar with this Central Knights team. Brother-to-brother pass there. Grant and Wyatt Knudsen as defensive partners in this one. Didn't see a lot of that throughout the season here in Fort Wayne, but it's definitely a good pairing. Smith unable to keep that one in for the Knights. It'll be cleared. No ice is the call. The Knights are going to reset in their own zone. It's Ridgeway. Comes out of the corner. This one goes up and out of play. It'll be whistled dead. Face off now not in, just next to the Knights bench, but at least it's not in the Vipers' defensive end. Off the draw. It's thrown deep. Played by Rossworm. He'll move it to Watson. Watson turns that one over behind his own net. Luckily, nothing came of it. It was a dangerous play there. Einters was there, and he just read Watson like a book there. He knew he was trying to go D to D in the corner. Pretty effective forecheck by the Knights so far. Smith rims this one around, and it's picked up by Ditch. There's no way I'm saying that properly, but I don't think in one game anybody's going to come and correct me. Maybe at intermission I'll look for some pronunciation sheets. Ingalls unable to clear. Smith keeps it in for now, but it's a battle at the blue line, and finally it is cleared, but this one will go all the way for an icing. Off the draw. It's cleared. Cates chips that one up, but it's kept in at the blue line by Reinhold, and he gets a shot on Atkins, and the rebound, unable to get a stick on it, was Cooper Bacon. And the Knights, once again, will throw this one on to Brody Rossworm. Murray right there, so he's going to cover this one up for a stoppage in play. Felt the pressure there. And tied up in the corner was Dylan Parks and Ditch. Ditch finally got it out of there, and he'll pick it up behind the net now. Cycles it back to Murray. Murray going to work behind the net in the attacking zone, trying to get this one out front. It does wind up on the stick of a teammate. No scoring opportunity came of it yet, but they're working it good down low right now. Murray's got it again in the far corner now. And he'll go down with Reinhold. And finally, the Vipers would have been able to clear, but they mishandled that one as they were exiting the zone. It'll be Seaman takes this one out and goes for a regroup. Effectively so, as Murray makes the zone entry now. He's tied up. We're going to get a penalty. This one again against the Vipers. I believe a hook or a hold will be the call. Nevertheless, it's going to be another 2 minutes on the power play for the Central Indiana Knights. Just under 10 minutes into this first period. We are still scoreless, but the Knights have been the dominant force in this one so far, spending most of the game in the attacking zone and generating almost all of the scoring opportunities so far. Second power play of the night. Last time they did give up a pretty good opportunity for a shorthanded goal. Luckily, Atkins bailed him out on the Brenner breakaway. This puck dropped, and we'll get a quick whistle. We'll redo that one. Tied up off the draw, and the Vipers will come away with it, but just barely outside the zone. Force the Knights to regroup. And it's thrown deep by Enters, tied up by Wyatt Knudsen. And Enters, the one that comes away with it. He's got it in the corner, struggling for possession. Knudsen's all over him, gets it to Michael. Enters and Michael playing a little bit of catch here. The referee gets in the way and breaks that one up. And Evan Brenner is able to clear this one all the way down for the Fort Wayne Vipers. Just under a minute 20 remain on the penalty for the Vipers. So far have done a good job killing this one off, but there is a lot of time left. Coming right around the minute mark, this one gets thrown in. Rossworm's going to stop it behind the net. It should be an easy clear for Wyatt Knudsen. And he gets it out, but not all the way down. The Knights will regroup in the neutral zone this time. Now Wesco trying to make something happen down low. He gets thrown down by Knudsen, but ultimately comes away with the puck after all that. Up top, it's Murray. The shot is blocked, and Brenner is able to clear all the way down. Well, it's stick down by Wesco in the neutral zone, but it does make it all the way into the Knights' defensive end. And the pass across ice doesn't connect. This one's going to go for an ice. 17 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Central Indiana Knights. Penalty kill has been strong this time around for the Fort Wayne Vipers, and they'll even generate in-zone or offensive zone face-off. Here, a man down. Cameron Whistler, the man guilty of committing the penalty, has 16 seconds left to serve. And the Knights win this one. They'll try to set up a good power play breakout. The pass doesn't connect, though, and Reinhold's able to throw it back into the far corner. Smith moves it across the ice. As the penalty expires, teams back at even strength. Parks fires that one across the ice, almost hitting his teammate in the head. That one will go for an ice. Teams were back at even strength. 3 minutes left in the first period of action. We are still scoreless here. The Vipers looking to gain a little bit of momentum off that successful penalty kill. They didn't give up a lot of good opportunities on it, so some things are looking up for the Fort Wayne Vipers. And they'll get out of their zone quickly off this face-off. Trying to get that one to the net, no doing. Knights unable to connect on the breakout pass again, and Parks throws it back in. They'll have to try again to regroup. Thrown all the way down, picked up by Reinhold. Reinhold looks cross ice, and it's stick down. Armour picks it up. Armour. Coming up on the final 2 minutes here in the first period of action. Either team would love to go into this brief first intermission with a goal on the board for momentum purposes. And the opportunity for the Knights is blocked. Hayouch was the shooter, and Reinhold was the blocker. Offsides against the Knights. They'll touch it up and get back in time to pressure the breakout. But play continues in the neutral zone. It's been a battle in the neutral zone for the past minute or so. Enters, picks it up in the attacking zone. He gets knocked down by Parks, and the puck winds up trickling out of the attacking zone. Picked up by Cates. He throws it up the ice. And another dump. Some Knights go for a change. As Knudsen sets up behind the net in his defensive end. Gets that one to his brother off the stick. Gets it to Duke. And it's cleared. But no connection in the neutral zone. This one just trickles into the attacking zone for the Vipers. Kept in by Knudsen. Shot opportunity is blocked out front. Wyatt Knudsen in trouble here, and he falls down. Murray with the shot, it goes wide. And Bacon picks it up on the half wall, but throws it into the middle. Murray picks it up again. Now it's thrown in by the defender. Beach with the shot attempt, but Knudsen gets a hold of it out front and throws it all the way across the ice. Cameron Whistler beats out the icing. He gets thrown down in the corner. He's got help from Bacon, though. A couple of Knights battling in there with him, and that'll do it for the first period of action here at the Ice House in the Class 1A state championship matchup. We have just a brief intermission here between the first and second period, so we'll take a quick break and be back with some second period action.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Scoreless after 1 here at the Ice House. Fort Wayne Vipers were struggling for the better half of that period, but seemed to come alive near the end and start to match the pace of play a little bit better than they had previously. They took 2 penalties in that one, but successfully killed them both off and even generated a scoring opportunity with the breakaway of Evan Brenner on the first opportunity. The Knights, on the other hand, they're playing very disciplined, managed to stay out of the box and spend most of that period in the attacking zone. I have not heard a shot total, and unfortunately haven't been able to keep stats in this game because I'm working the clock. Hopefully, I'll be able to correct that for the third period and get synced up with the clock here at the Ice House, but you never know. I do have 4 games today, so hopefully that does end up working out. All right. Teams ready to face off here. Second period action. State championship matchup. Central Indiana Knights and the Fort Wayne Vipers. We are underway here. Thrown into the attacking zone by Mudrack. Smith picks it up in the corner. And the Knights with almost a crisp breakout. Luckily, Murray was able to pick it up off the wall after the pass skipped over his stick. And the Knights now will go to work on the forecheck. Reinhold to Brenner. Brenner with the centering pass. And Ridgway stops this one behind his own net. Kind of fans on it, but he doesn't manage. He does manage to get it all the way up to the half wall after some improvising. Puck stopped by Atkins, and Smith picks it up behind the net in the defensive end for the Knights. He's got pressure from Mudrack, and the referee was in the mix there. Smith trying to get this one to Murray. Murray looking over his shoulder the wrong way. Eventually comes up with it and hits the ref with the puck again. Seems to be a bit of a trend here. And this one cleared, but just barely. The Knights are offsides. And this one's thrown all the way down for an icing by the Vipers. I don't know if they realized they had a delayed offsides there. Could have done a little bit more with that puck. But they'll take the in-zone face-off. On the right side of your screen, far side, stick side of Brody Rossworm is where we'll drop the puck. Off the face-off, puck is tied up, and finally the Knights get a hold of it, and they'll get a shot off. And Rossworm, feeling the pressure, is forced to cover this one up. We'll run that back, face-off, same spot, same personnel. And the Vipers with an opportunity now. It's Cooper Bacon. He shoots, he scores. Cooper Bacon puts the Vipers on the board. 1-0 here in the second period. Take another look at that one. Cooper Bacon gets out ahead off the block shot in the defensive end, and a big celebration with the hometown crowd here at the Ice House. Vipers getting most of their opportunities off the rush here, unable to really set anything up, but if they keep getting those breakaways, as long as Rossworm holds strong in the defensive end, they got a good chance in this one. Bacon with it again, gets this one deep. See if they can't establish some momentum and maybe get some zone time. Not going to happen off that one. Seaman with the shot up into the glass. Deflected, he'll go into the corner now. Battle on the half wall. Knudsen throws it, trying to get it. Oh, that Zamboni door always giving everybody trouble. Puck bouncing around in front of the net. Will get a penalty. This time it's going to be against the Knights. By the looks of it, anyways. And that is the case. Headed to the box, number 16, Edward Murray, will get a chance to see the Knights penalty kill and the Fort Wayne Vipers power play here in the second period for the first time. Coming off that Cooper Bacon goal, they have a little bit of momentum, and now they're going to get the power play, see if they can't make it two. Quickly cleared off the draw. And forechecking hard was Enders on the penalty kill. Forecheck. Now Cooper Bacon makes the offensive zone entry. He's got an opportunity to shoot. He scores. That's two for Bacon. Cooper Bacon with his second of the night. Just uses his speed here. Blows by and beats Atkins on the glove side once again with a big celebration. Cooper Bacon single-handedly establishing a 2-goal lead for the Fort Wayne Vipers in the second period. So with that, teams are back at even strength. And the Vipers make them pay for their penalty. Crediting Evan Brenner with the assist on Bacon's second goal there. Rossworm with a couple big stops. I think they actually just gave Rossworm a accreditation for the secondary assist on that one too, so a point for goaltender Brody Rossworm. Always fun to see that, especially in a championship game. That's huge. Crowd now fired up here at the Ice House as the Vipers take back some of the momentum they were missing here in the first period. McNary's got it on his stick for the Knights. He'll throw this one, try to throw it deep, but it does eventually get deep off the stick of Michael, and they'll go for a change while the Vipers break this one out of their own defensive end with very little forechecking pressure. Wesco trying to get this one out of the D zone. He's got the puck under his skate, manages to reorient himself and get this one into the neutral zone, makes the offensive zone entry, but it's broken up as he makes that entry and cleared by the Vipers. Trying to throw that one deep. Got deflected out of play. We'll get a stoppage. Face off won and thrown deep by the Central Indiana Knights. Rimmed around. This one's going to be kept in at the blue line. A.J. Smith throws that one down deep. And a shot opportunity from the slot is blocked. Kate's shot goes wide. And we're tied up in that corner by the Zamboni door. It's a messy little piece of ice down there, I'll tell you what. Back up to Smith. Smith with the shot opportunity off the blocker. Rossworm goes way up but stays in play. They're going to get this one out. Unable to do so. Smith keeps it in again. And A.J. Smith with another shot. This one goes high and wide. And the Vipers in a little bit of trouble here. They'll clear it all the way down, or trying to. A.J. Smith picks it up in the neutral zone, and he'll throw this one right back down deep. Stopped behind the net by Brody Rossworm. Ingle is trying to get this one out, but it does actually get out. Wow, okay. And Cates throws this one deep for the Knights. They are still offsides. It creates a lot of time in an effortless breakout, but the Fort Wayne Vipers still don't connect. Atkins comes out of his net and stops this one behind, rims it around, gets it to Cates on the half wall. Cates looking across the ice and nobody's there. Finally, Murray comes and picks that one up. Knudsen with a shifty little play there. Gets it over to Whistler, and Whistler moves it across the ice, trying to connect with Bacon, unable to do so. Puck now in possession of the Knights as they break it out of their defensive end. They'll get this one deep. And the forecheck trying to go to work for the Knights. Don't want to be kept in. Bacon looking across. I think Duke was a little bit ahead of him. And the Vipers are on the breakout. This time it'll go smoothly and they'll get this one into the attacking zone. Little change of personnel. Full forward line change, with the exception of Cooper Bacon, who goes to work on the forecheck right away. Fruman connecting with his pass to Hoyt. Armour, I should say. A little confused at some of the names for the Central Indiana Knights. Opportunity now on the attack for the Vipers. The shot, it's in! John Goodine. On the board, the Vipers now lead by 3 here, coming up just past the halfway point in the second period of action. John Goodine comes right down that same side Brenner did and beats Atkins glove side high. It looked a lot like Brenner's second goal right there. This one comes on even strength. The Fort Wayne Vipers, despite having very minimal zone time, have managed to score 3 on the rush here in the second period. Can they do it again? Reinhold, his shot goes wide. Face off on the glove side of Brody Rossworm. Won by the Vipers in their defensive end, picked up by Watson. Watson moves it across, but it's rimmed around and kept in. Battle behind the net. Finally kicks out. And Einters picks it up. And Rossworm again forced to cover that one up. A lot of good forechecking pressure from the Knights, but Vipers seem to be more than capable of protecting the house, and they got a strong front door in the form of Brody Rossworm. Off the draw, the Knights will go to work in the attacking zone. This one thrown deep by A.J. Smith from the blue line. Rimmed around, Duke trying to pick this one up, but it gets to Smith and he keeps it in. Murray now with it on the half wall. He will try to center that one, but no to do. And Cates comes in and picks it up before it gets all the way to Cooper Bacon. He gets a shot off. And Seaman, with some time with the puck on his stick, throws this one up and into the glove of Rossworm. Vipers changing up some personnel. We'll have a face-off once again on the stick side of Brody Rossworm in the Vipers' defensive zone. And Smith throws this one deep off the draw. Opportunity from the slot there. Daniel Michael, his shot goes wide. Eventually gets all the way back to Brody Rossworm. No trouble for him to cover that one up again. Vipers not uncomfortable playing in their defensive zone. We saw that all season long in the Fort Wayne High School League. Rossworm with another save there. Cates trying to get that one on net, but it's blocked by Mudrack. Now a little bit of a battle behind the net. Knights are going to come away with it. And Smith with another good keep at the blue line. He's been a wall up there tonight. Cates shot off a couple skates, gets through all the way to Rossworm, keeps his eyes on it, and then manages to cover that one up, despite traffic in front of him and a couple of deflections. And I'm just now noticing it. Not sure when it happened, but the Central Indiana Knights have changed goaltenders. Luke Funk now in net, the sophomore goaltender for Central Indiana. Dietz with the cross-ice pass to Murray. Murray with a slick little move to get around Duke. He throws that one on net, sticked away by Rossworm. Seaman trying to get something going. No ice. It's going to be picked up by Duke in the attacking zone for the Vipers. He quickly turns it over, and it's broken out the other way. Puck's up for grabs. Parks and Murray come together, and Parks able to slap that one out of the defensive end, but it's quickly thrown back in. He'll have to pick it up in the corner now. Murray coming on the forecheck. Parks with a nice little spin move to evade Murray on the forecheck. And another spin move through the neutral zone. The big man, a little ballerina action. Hyatt tries to move that one across to Murray, but John Gart was right there with the stick. Now Cates gets tripped up. We're going to have a penalty. This one's going to be against Gart. The Knights with their third opportunity on the power play. So far, nothing to show for it tonight. They could really use one here late in the second period before heading into the ice cut. Getting a little bit of momentum. Cut that lead down to 2. They do have to be careful, though. The Vipers are dangerous tonight on the rush. And with the power play unit on the ice, it's pretty easy to forget that you still have to play defense. Off the draw, Knudsen's able to clear, and here comes the rush of the Vipers. They're forechecking hard, but it's Wesco with it now. Makes the offensive zone entry, trips over the blue line, though. Cleared again by the Vipers. Funk comes out and stops it in the corner. Wesco picks it up, and we'll see what this power play breakout looks like. Wesco got to turn back behind the net as Brenner's pressuring him pretty well, keeping him wide. And the pass is no good. Knudsen trying to get this one deep, but barely gets it through the neutral zone. This time it'll go all the way down. Now enters, trying to get something going in the attacking zone. It's picked up by number 10, Daniel Michael. He throws this one across. And they're looking to get this set up, but they keep throwing it around. They need to get some composure here on this power play if they want it to work. That actually almost just ping-ponged its way into the net, but luckily Brody Rossworm always on his game. Just over a minute gone on the power play, 43 seconds remain. So far, not a lot of opportunities or zone time for the Central Indiana Knights on this man advantage. And off the draw, Dylan Parks gets it on his stick. He'll tie it up in the corner, kill a couple of seconds that way. Knights come away with it, and it's Dietz. Picks it up on the half wall, moves it down to the corner, where the Vipers grab possession and are able to clear. Just 20 seconds left on the man advantage. A.J. Smith sets it up behind the net. And that'll do it for the man advantage. Teams are back at even strength. Shot from Wesco gets through, causes a little bit of chaos in front of the net, but the Vipers handle it well. Murray comes away with this one in the corner. He gets tied up briefly by Reinhold, but comes away with it. Shot off the back of the net. Finnegan Smith wearing number 14. AJ is 21. Apologize if I got that mixed up at all. Oh, and a big hit, open ice. Charles McNary dropping the hammer in open ice. As we enter the final minute of the second period of action. I'll get my clock synced back up properly. 50 seconds remain before the ice cut. In theory, that's enough time for the Knights to cut this lead down to 1, or even the Vipers to extend it to 4. And the Vipers come away with it off the face-off. As the clock ticks away in the final minute. Knights looking to get this one toward the net, unable to do so. Watson rims it around, maybe not the best move. Does make its way out of the defensive end. Picked up by Michael. Michael tries to throw this one, not sure where, but it winds up on the stick of Ingles. Now Wesco making a push, unable to get anything going, and Cates throws this one into the zone. And this will go for icing against the Vipers. Not an ideal time for an ice, and I never started my clock that time. Most sincerest apologies. We now have 12 seconds remaining. Offensive zone face-off for the Knights. 12 seconds before the ice cut. A little bit of a stressful situation if you're the Fort Wayne Vipers. You really don't want to give up a goal here. It's a lot of momentum on the line. And that shot Rossworm was able to play away. And Brenner picks it up in front of the net. The Vipers will manage to clear, and the clock will tick down to 0. That'll do it for the second period of action. The Fort Wayne Vipers up 3-0. All goals scored in the second period. I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching the 1A High School Hockey State Championship live from the Ice House, brought to you by Summit City Sports. We'll be right back after this.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game, becoming stronger, gaining some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Welcome back to the Ice House here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Eric Hosmer, and you are watching the 1A High School Hockey State Championship, where the Fort Wayne Vipers have established a 3-goal lead against the Central Indiana Knights with some explosive scoring in the second period. We'll take a look at that right now. Starting it off was Evan Brenner. On the breakaway. All the scoring actually in this period came on the rush. Not a whole lot of zone time for the Vipers throughout this game. But it doesn't matter because they're able to get goals on the rush, and that's what they've been doing so far. So Evan Brenner with that first one. Then it's actually going to be Brenner again, this time on the man advantage, using his speed again and beating Atkins wide. And we'll see because they did change goaltenders. Not sure if it was before or after this one. But this time, John Goudin. With a very similar looking goal to Brenner's second one. And I believe after that one, it might have been part of the game plan because it was about at the halfway point of the period. But after that one, the goaltender was changed for the Central Indiana Knights. And Central Indiana looking pretty good. Unable to get anything going on the power play, but for the most part, setting up in the offensive zone and going to work on the forecheck. But the Fort Wayne Vipers, they're protecting their house well. And they got a goaltender who's playing excellent. And able to score goals on the rush. So they got everything they need right now. Enough goals to win the game and a defensive structure that's been working for them. They do have to be careful, though, giving up this much zone time and this many offensive opportunities against the Central Indiana Knights. As this game progresses, fatigue might become a factor playing that much time in your defensive end. So we will see just what happens here. Once again, you're watching the Class 1A State High School Hockey Championship live from the Fort Wayne Parkview Ice House, brought to you by Summit City Sports and SummitCitySports.com. We'll be back with third period action right after this.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching,
Welcome back to the Ice House for the final period of this game, or what could be the final period of this game. 15 minutes away from crowning a state championship here. Just heard it over the PA system here. Shots in that second period were, I believe they said 16-4 in favor of the Knights, and scoring obviously 3-0 in favor of the Fort Wayne Vipers. So an interesting dynamic what we're seeing here. Teams getting ready to go to battle for this final 15. The winner takes all format here. This is what the whole season has been about for these boys. And we are underway here in the third period. Knudsen picks it up behind the net in the defensive end. Hard cut, moves around, gets it across the ice to Duke, and Duke's got some time and space. He'll get this one in deep off the pad of Funk. Oh, and a big hit. Evan Brenner just eating that one. Penalty is going to be called. I think it was the hit that did it. If that's the case, it'll be Ellis Cates, number 47, headed to the sin bin. And it looks like that is what's happening. He's trying to plead his case, but the hitting rules in this high school hockey league are pretty strict, so not a whole lot you can get away with in terms of questionable hits. So, the Vipers with another opportunity on the power play. I believe they've only had one opportunity so far, and they did score on it, so we'll see if they can't do it again here. opportunity on the rush for Einzers. His shot goes into the body of Brody Rossworm, and he's able to cover it up as he was feeling a little bit of pressure. But shorthanded opportunity for the Knights. And they let a couple seconds tick off of the clock here at the Ice House. I think they're working with the officials to get this put back on. Not sure exactly how long that was running for, but we were pretty much synced up at 14:19. They now have 14:07. So they got to give me a call. I'll let them know. And no time is going to be put back on the clock. It looks like both coaches agreed to that being the case, as it does shorten the penalty kill for the Knights, I suppose. But now I'm all out of sync, so that's wonderful. I'll get it set back up. Unfortunately, my synchronization to the scoreboard here at the Ice House was unsuccessful, so hopefully I can get that figured out for game number 2 today. But for now, we'll keep running things as are. Knudsen gets this one into the neutral zone. It's broken up. Wyatt Knudsen now tries throwing this one up the wall. There's nobody there. Armour. And Wesco trying to get something going here on the penalty kill offensively. Whistler with a nice little through the legs move to deter the forecheck of Wesco. And Whistler with another fancy move. He made his way out of there with style. And now Duke will go offsides. He's shoved down after the fact. Just under a minute left on the man advantage for the Vipers, and I let it run a little too long. 13:23 remaining here in the third period of action. Off the face-off, the Vipers make the offensive zone entry. It's thrown into the corner, but it's picked up by Enters, and he throws it all the way down. And Rossworm will stop it. Moves this one over to Reinhold, and he'll try to get it out quick, but fumbling the puck, gets into a little bit of trouble. Robinson was there on the forecheck. Finally coming away with it are the Fort Wayne Vipers. Ryan makes the offensive zone entry. Not a whole lot of opportunity comes from that, but the Vipers will be able to get possession and set up for the last 20 or so seconds of this power play. At 20 seconds exactly right now. And the shot from the blue line gobbled up by Funk for a stoppage in play. The Vipers will change their personnel, as will the Knights. "17 seconds remain on the Knights' man advantage here. Or the Vipers' man advantage. Hopefully I didn't say that more than once. Tied up off the face-off. Managed to take a couple seconds off if you're the penalty killers. Tie it up in the corner by that Zamboni door. Strange things happen in that corner. Shot from Knudsen off the pads of Funk. And Williams throws it right back up to Knudsen, plays it off the skate, moves his way down the half wall, and another shot. Trying to get this one out front was Williams, no doing, and the penalty arm goes up. This one is going to be against the Vipers. Another power play opportunity. I misspoke. Another power play opportunity for the Vipers. There's a lot of chaos going on down low there. It's going to be C.J. Coing, the senior, wearing number 77. He's going to sit for 2 minutes, assuming the Vipers don't score in that period of time. Seems like maybe a little bit of frustration for the Knights here. They probably feel like they've been outplaying the Vipers this whole game, but they gave up 3 on the rush, and those are the only ones on the board so far. So making the cross-check penalty in front of the own net. They are running out of time to play a man down at this point in the game. If they want to get back in it, they're going to have to start getting on the board soon. Right after they kill this off, or maybe even before. They did get some offensive zone time the last penalty kill. This one's cleared. Rossworm stops it. And we'll have another penalty called. This time it is going to be the Vipers, so we're going to see some 4-on-4 hockey as Jackson Hendrick, the junior wearing number 86, will sit out 2 minutes as well. First 4-on-4 opportunity we've seen here today. Not sure who this situation favors. Possibly the Vipers with their rush-style offensive success, but we'll see now that there's a lot more ice out there. And it's the Knights score. It's Jits. I guess now we get the opportunity to see how they pronounce that here. So let's take a look at this one. Cutting the lead down to 2. Pretty much right off the face-off. They'll win it back and then finds it in the slot. The shot, Rossworm leaves the rebound sitting there by the post, and it's picked up and tucked home. 4-on-4 play will continue. Not a power play goal. Teams are at even strength. So here at the Ice House, they said Joe Deach scored that one unassisted. I think he got his own rebound. But that'll cut the lead down to 2 and show that Brody Rossworm is penetrable in that Fort Wayne Vipers net. Wesco picks it up in the attacking zone for the Knights. He's bumped off the puck, and it's able to clear. Not far, though. And offsides is the call here. Breaks up the Knights' offensive opportunity here in the third period. Just over 4 minutes have ticked away, and the Knights found their way to the board. Scores 3-1. Face-off, won by the Knights in the neutral zone. Picked up by Smith. Smith moves this one up. Good pass to Hyatt. Hyatt moves it back to Smith, who goes cross ice, and it's finally thrown deep. Rossworm's going to stop this one behind the net for Wyatt Knudsen, who's in some trouble there. He gets knocked down by Hyatt. And the Knights are going to go to work again in the offensive zone. Looks like they are riding a wave after that goal. Still 4-on-4. That might be a factor here, too. I think it favors the Knights. I was wondering about that originally, but extra time and space makes it a little bit harder to protect your house, which the Vipers have been doing such a great job of in 5-on-5 play. Now the man advantage for about 12 seconds is going to be for the Knights. Duke with a big block there, gets that one out of the zone. 5 seconds left. That'll do it for the man advantage of Central Indiana. Teams back at even strength. Smith moves it to his defensive partner. Thrown deep off the blocker of Rossworm. And Parks throwing his weight around in the corners. This one kicks out front. Michael, almost a good opportunity, unable to find it on his stick. Deitch picks it up in the corner and tries to move it around. Mudrack looking for a clear, but he's unable to do so. He gets it back on his stick now and finds Duke, who's able to clear, but this one might and it will go for an ice. Nine minutes remain in the third period. I'm not going to say final anymore until it's over. Off the draw. The Vipers get possession in their defensive end. Oh, he throws that one out in front of his own net. Luckily, Rossworm is on his toes in there. That could have been a really dicey situation. So we'll run back that face-off, see if we get a different result. Once again, on the stick, and they throw it back in front of their own net. Parks gets it out of there as quickly as he can. But now is not the time for the Vipers to start falling apart in their defensive end. They've been so sound this entire game, and they spring one leak on a 4-on-4, and now it looks like they're just everything out the window. Throwing pucks into dangerous areas and not controlling things that need to be controlled. Still over 8 minutes left in this third period. It's plenty of time for the Knights to come back if that's how the Vipers are going to be right now. Hopefully, it was just a phase. Face off just outside the Vipers' defensive end. Michael and Goudin will step to the dot and tied up off the draw. Finally, the Knights able to throw it in off the stick of Michael. And Rossworm with a little bit of trouble behind his own net there. Gets out of it though. He'll cover this one up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Still over half a period of third period, or half a third period to play. Two-goal lead of the Fort Wayne Vipers is potentially at risk here. Ingalls throws this one off the glass and gets it out of the zone. Not very far, though. Finnegan Smith picks it up, and he'll make the zone entry once his team touches up. McNary again, McNary on the forecheck. Ingalls rims that one around. Now McNary picks it up for the Knights. Unable to maintain possession. Trying to get that one out was Williams, but it's kept in at the blue line. Now it finally gets out, and courtesy of Williams, he's going to make the offensive zone entry. His shot goes off the shins of a defender, and he gets in all the way for a good shot opportunity. Excellent save there by Funk. Coming up clutch when his team needed him. The Vipers score that one. All the momentum shifts right back in their favor, and right now, I think Central Indiana holds the ball in their court as far as momentum goes. They'll go offsides again here. Have a face-off on the near side, just outside the Vipers' defensive end once again. Off the draw, Wesco wins it for the Knights. Little battle on the half wall right underneath me. This one's thrown deep. Hyatt picks it up behind the net. He'll make some moves trying to get out front, and he's knocked down, but Smith keeps it in again. This one goes up over the net, and Enters picks it up. Moves it up to Smith. Smith with a little bit of time and space, doesn't want to get a shot blocked, moves it back down to Hyatt at the half wall. He's able to get it out front. Luckily for the Vipers, they were tying up sticks pretty well in that situation. And this one gets back into the glove of Brody Rossworm before it does any trouble to the two-goal lead of the Fort Wayne Vipers. Face-off won by the Vipers in their defensive end. They will not manage to clear as Deitch keeps it in. Kept in again, this time by Cates at the blue line. And finally the clear on the stick of Reinhold. It's not going to get all the way into the attacking zone that way. Now Goudin will make it into the attacking zone. He's got pressure there from A.J. Smith. drops it off for a teammate, and what a rebound that kicked out, as if Mudrack had stayed where Coach Jake Gibson probably wanted him, he would have had a yawning cage and the puck on his stick. Brenner throws this one deep. Funk will stop it behind the net. And Brenner finds himself with the puck on his stick in the slot, and Cates with a big hit on him. He's going to be penalized for that. Brenner looking like they might be hurt. And Parks now getting in the mix. Not really sure exactly what happened there. But it looks like Parks sticking up for a teammate will also sit. The Vipers coaching staff likely not happy about that. Cates tossing his stick down. That's his second hitting penalty of the game. But had that not taken place, Brenner had a prime opportunity. Looks like the referees are going to have to sort this out. See exactly what they want to say. My guess would be 4-on-4 action, which, as we know, favors the Knights. They could very well just call them offsetting and we'll play 5-on-5. And the penalty door is open for the Knights. Not sure if I don't think there was any reason for it to be open. For a second I thought maybe it was a major penalty and somebody else had to serve, or doesn't matter what I thought, nothing came of it. So teams are going to be 5-on-5 even strength here. And the Vipers come away with it off the draw, but clear it out of their attacking zone on their own account. Knudsen trying to throw this one across the mud rack, doesn't connect. Now Goudin throws this one deep. Smith gets this one to his forwards, and it's Murray makes the offensive zone entry. That one stays in. Now it's cleared. Delayed offsides. Finnegan Smith moves this one up the wall. And Amort going on the forecheck. Knudsen's going to be there, though. Rims this one around. Murray and Mudrack go into the boards. Now coming off the point, it's going to be Smith. Drops it off to a teammate, and it's gotten deep again. Murray picks it up in the corner of his attacking zone. He's tied up with Wyatt Knudsen. Getting some help now from Dietz. And Amore with a slot opportunity blocked by Grant Knudsen. Rossworm scrambling to get this puck, and it's finally cleared out of the danger zone. And Brenner tries to get this one out of the defensive zone, unable to do so. It's kept in at the blue line. Amore gets this one up to the blue line, and it's blocked again, this time by Wyatt Knudsen. Knudsen brothers having a heck of a game defensively today. So that one will go for icing, but it's going to be an opportunity for the Vipers to regroup, at least after they got to scramble in a little bit in their defensive zone there within the final 5 minutes of the third period. Take a breath, reset, and get back to what you were doing. You got to protect the house, and you got to get pucks out. Face off. Kind of tied up, but comes away with it is Ensel. And Hyatt picks it up behind the net. Comes around, throws it up to the blue line. And the shot is blocked by Whistler this time. Big slap shot there by C.J. Coing. Dangerous having a guy like that on the blue line. Luckily, the Vipers don't shy away from blocking shots. And Wesco gets this one in, takes a hit from Duke, and knocked off the puck. He was. Now Williams, he's got a step. But Wesco, on the back check, breaks that up before anything comes of it. And this one's cleared. It's going to be no ice. Assuming it was touched at the blue line by Reinhold. Now it's picked up by Watson behind the net. Watson moves it up to Duke. Duke able to clear, but it's picked up quickly by the Knights and thrown back in. Sitting by the blue line, cleared again. Wesco moves it across. Not a lot of clear possession in the last couple seconds there, but the Knights have got a hold of it now. And Wesco gets this one out for the Knights. Now on the stick of Amor, he moves it across to Dietz. Dietz gets it into the corner of the attacking zone. He needs some help. No, he doesn't. He gets that one out of there himself. He's still got it on his stick. Tries to turn and shoot. That one goes off the side of the net. No angle. Brody Rossworm missing a stick. It's currently behind the net. Somebody's got to help him with that. You don't want to see him get out of the net and go all the way behind at any point here. So an empty net now for the Knights. 6-on-5 action. And Finnegan Smith throws that one into the glove of stickless Brody Rossworm. Final push here for the Central Indiana Knights. They're going 6-on-5. Yawning cage. See how it pays off for them. They've established zone time pretty much this entire game, so I don't think it's that big of a risk. Especially in a winner-takes-all situation like this, you got to go for it. I don't question the coaching move at all. Off the draw. You can go. Yeah, go ahead. And the Vipers with the final goal. Empty net. The dagger. We'll take another look at it. It's going to be Duke. That could very well be the finisher for the Central Indiana Knights season. Both teams have come a long way to get here. And it's good to see the Vipers on top here after they had kind of a brutal season in the Fort Wayne High School Hockey League. But this is what all the work they've done this season was for. And now with a 3-goal lead in the final 2 minutes of the state championship, it looks like it's paying off. Wyatt Knutson makes the zone entry for the Vipers, loses it as he gets in there though. As the clock ticks away, the puck getting batted around in the neutral zone. Knights trying to get something going here on the offensive effort. It's Cooing. He takes a big hit, gets knocked down by Knudsen. And the puck is cleared once again, heading towards the final minute of action. Finnegan Smith with the puck on his stick. Trying to get it to Murray, doesn't connect. This one's going to go all the way for an ice. So, 1 minute, 1 second remaining. Offensive zone face-off for the Vipers. Comfortable 3-goal advantage. Face-offs won by the Knights. Final minute of play is now underway. Tied up by that Zamboni door. It's been there for a few seconds now. Clock just running down. Finally broken free. And Wesco making his way through the neutral zone. Takes a hit there from Dylan Parks. That was not Dylan Parks, but you get the idea. He took the hit. And the clock is stopped now for a penalty. That was in my blind spot. It's going to be on Kaufman. Not Kaufman, Minnick. And he's not happy to be sent to the penalty box in this situation. Coach Gibson telling him it's okay. 15 seconds left. We are up by 3. And I think we can kill 15 seconds, even if not. I think this game belongs to the Fort Wayne Vipers. And the crowd here getting fired up, anticipating some celebrating. And Parks looking to tie this one up off the draw. He's got it behind the net. Final 10 seconds as he's just throwing people around. Robinson on the ice. And Dietz throws this one into the corner, and that's it. The Fort Wayne Vipers are the 1A Indiana State champions. So good to see them get this win. Watched them improve all season in the Fort Wayne High School League. Only came out of that with 1 win, but came into this tournament and just did excellent and came out on top. Big congratulations to coaches Sean Barvey and Jacob Gibson, former teammates of mine. Certainly excited to see them in this situation. The Fort Wayne Vipers taking home the hardware. Once again, 1A state champs. And the Central Indiana Knights came a long way in this tournament. Played a heck of a game, but ultimately they were shut down by the Fort Wayne Vipers and goaltender Brody Rossworm. What a game. Between him and Cooper Bacon, the 2-goal scorer, it's tough to pick who ought to be the star of this one. Display of sportsmanship here after this one. Excellent game, hard-fought battle. Nothing really cheap the whole game. It's the kind of hockey you like to watch, really. Cooper Bacon with 2. John Goodine with 1. And Lakin Duke with the empty netter. Credit where credit is due. That was an excellent game. So much fun to watch. And I'll step aside. Hopefully you can hear the announcer here at the rink a little bit as these players are awarded what they deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And there you have it, folks. The Fort Wayne Vipers, 1A state champs, celebrating with the hometown crowd now. We are still looking forward to the 2A state championship taking place at 1 o'clock. That's going to be Columbus versus Adams on a separate stream. And, of course, 3A after that at 3:30, Evansville versus Riley. And to round out our night, the 4A state championship between Culver A and our very own Carroll Chargers. Looking forward to that one. That's at 6 o'clock. For now, I bid you adieu. Hopefully you tune into the rest of them. If not, I'm Eric Hosmer. This has been the 1A State High School Hockey Championship live from the Ice House and brought to you by Summit City Sports.
In soccer since I was 5 years old, starting with